Welcome to New Chapters, a video series podcast where we're going to be answering questions and providing resources for seniors and their families so that seniors can make the choices they want to make and live the lives that they want to live. Hello, Haley DiDonato here, Seniors Real Estate Specialist. Today we are here with Alex from Bright Star Care. He's the Client Care Services Manager, and we're going to talk a little bit more about in-home care services, who it can benefit, what it offers, what are the benefits, and just some of the pros and cons. So I'm always looking for resources for my senior clients, whether they're looking to make a transition or not, or stay in their home a little longer. So Alex, thank you for being here.
Oh, appreciate you inviting us.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about who can benefit from your services.
Well, you know, our saying is from infant to elderly. Mm-hmm. So pretty much everybody, but the majority of our clients are the elderly. Mm-hmm. And, you know, their needs, they range from maybe somebody that just needs somebody to hang around with them, you know, play mm-hmm. board games, maybe mm-hmm. taking them on walks, mm-hmm. places like this, mm-hmm. To bathing, to mobility, continence, mm-hmm. all the way up to infusions, wound care.
Yeah.
So we cover everything that, mm-hmm. you know, anybody might need, and we're ready for them as well.
Yeah. So a lot of times seniors have family that are acting as caregivers. What are some benefits that families can have by utilizing some of your services for seniors and their families?
Well, the main benefit is, again, it's allowing the family to be family, mm-hmm. to stay in their roles, to stay there in their role as a wife, a mom, or a husband, a son, daughter, mm-hmm. uncle, aunt, whatever that may be. Because when somebody gets to this point in their life, we all reach out to our families first, mm-hmm. as far out extended as we can. But there comes a point in time where it doesn't work anymore.
Right.
And
it's hard being a caregiver.
Hard. It is hard. And there's some skills that I don't know about. Mm-hmm. But, you know, people that we hire, mm-hmm. they know about it.
Yeah.
The CNAs know that. The RNs know that. Mm-hmm. So they can better help, mm-hmm. you know, help the elderly, making sure that they are safe, mm-hmm. and surrounded by people who knows what to do, mm-hmm. if something happens.
Right.
I mean, in case of a fall.
Right.
Whatever that may be. We're trained to help. Mm-hmm. You know. Right.
And I'm sure for the seniors themselves, I'm sure that they don't want to be a burden to their families. You know, if they think of it like that, they might actually appreciate having a care opportunity from services like you offer, so that they can just be with their families as family and not have to rely on their son or daughter or other relatives to care for them. So it's kind of serves as a relief to family as well as the clients themselves.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, my dad's 94, and I know he doesn't want to be a burden. I know that. So I'm trying to prepare him for this time in his life as mm-hmm. well. Mm-hmm. And sometimes he's open, sometimes mm-hmm. he's not. Mm-hmm. But, you know, for me, with my dad, I needed to start that process.
Right.
And maybe 94 was, maybe I should have did it sooner. I don't know.
Right, I was going to ask, when is a good time for families to maybe start discussing these issues and, you know, looking into options?
You know, it's funny because I spoke to a potential client. He called in, and it was just this Monday, and he's 75, mm-hmm. and he was inquiring about it. He said he's not ready for it, mm-hmm. but he's inquiring about it because he's preparing for it. Mm-hmm. So,
smart.
You know, to answer your question, I say the sooner the better. Mm-hmm. That way there's no surprises and there's mm-hmm. a plan. Mm-hmm. It's much easier if there's a plan, and it's much easier when the plan is agreed upon mm-hmm. early.
Right.
As opposed to later on when it's really the hard sell.
And there's a crisis to deal with.
It's harder to make decisions in a crisis.
Right. We all, I mean, in our lives, all of us as society, we take planning really seriously when it comes to our finances and retirement planning, but a lot of us don't, or maybe push away the planning for care as we age and that sort of thing. So I wonder if there's some kind of emotional blocks that you've seen with clients and maybe why they don't, reach out sooner.
Well, you know just maybe as well as I do, it's I can still do it. I can still do it.
Right.
And they'll prove it to you by doing it. As shaky as they may be, they did it, but it's not safe, and that's not going to last forever. So you can see it.
Right, that fear of losing one's independence, definitely.
And that's huge.
Right.
That's huge. I know it's huge with my dad. I really know that. He's stubborn.
So, so do you see actual independence being gained by seniors that use your services? I know that there's that fear of losing independence when, I need to have help or I need this or that. Is there an actual, in their lifestyle, do they actually maybe gain independence? And if so, how?
I think it's confidence in knowing that they can go outside and that somebody's going to be there with them, and I think that could be their independence because now they're out there doing things that they used to do. Maybe it's not golf, although my dad played golf until he was like 88, I think.
Wow.
But maybe not that, but just enjoying wherever you are.
Right, having the freedom to enjoy, right.
Because staying at home, it's not always fun.
Right. It can be lonely,
Yes, absolutely. And that's part of the care. Is, taking away that loneliness because somebody's there to talk to them, play board games, play cards, whatever.
Or even get out with them to areas where they can meet and interact with others, whether it's at a park or a senior center or whatever it may be, having that opportunity.
Absolutely. All open to them.
So are there, say a senior, is using your services in their home and they decide that for whatever reason they would like to move to another home, a downsized home, or maybe a retirement community, can they still utilize your services after they transition?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, the reality is that we want to be with them, because I always talk about we want to create family. So we want that family, and we always want to be their families. So as much as we can, because obviously maybe some people move to another state, wherever that may be. But if we can, we'll go with them. If they want us to, we're going to go with them.
Nice.
So
great. So how can someone reach out to you, connect with you if they want to learn more?
We're located in San Diego on Arrow Drive. Our phone number is 619-535-2400. Call us anytime. Call us as many times as you want to. We're here for you.
Thanks for tuning in to New Chapters.